Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream, I guess. Yeah, so this is a little weird. Actually, we got a pre-release yesterday, and I completely missed it. Yeah, that's basically what happened. So let me let me just explain this. Usually on Wednesdays there is a new snapshot with new features. However, and I always start or at least make the page for the live stream one day beforehand. And after that, apparently there was a new snapshot, but there was a first pre-release for Minecraft 1.19.3, which I completely missed. So I guess we'll just go through that today. As for snapshot, I don't think there's going to be a snapshot today. I'm sorry if you thought there was going to be a snapshot because I, of course, added this stream. I just completely missed that there was a pre-release yesterday, so I'm sorry for that. Alright, let's see. Of course, if there does happen to be a snapshot later today, I will, of course, make a video on it, but I'm not expecting a snapshot today because they're, of course, finishing up on 1.19.3 and making that ready. And so probably have to wait for 1.19.3 to release first before we get more snapshots with 1.20 features. But yeah, I still wanted to at least let you guys know because you were waiting for this snapshot, so I wanted to let you know that that's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, thank you, Dalton. It's okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I guess there are still some interesting changes in this pre-release, so I guess we'll just start a video in a second and go through that instead. Also, yes, I still have 150 likes there. I don't know. I was not prepared for this. Let's just say that. Let me... Yep, there we go. Get rid of that. And so, yeah, what we do know is that Minecraft 1.9.3 will be released on December 6th, which means that that's only, I think, 2 weeks from now, something like that. So we'll probably have more snapshots right afterwards with new 1.20 features. Also, I do believe we have the experimental data packs here. Yes. So if you're playing in 1.9.3, you will still be able to access the 1.20 features, even though it's not a snapshot or a pre-release, but you can add them here if you want, I guess. There we go. But that's not important. I don't think there was not anything added to the experimental features in this pre-release. This is just mainly focusing on getting 1.9.3 out. And so what is 1.9.3? Well, it's basically all the different changes to the creative inventory. So all the different reorderings, the new tabs, the operator utility tab. You can see here all the custom command blocks, stuff like that. There is the spawn eggs. There's also now not the Ender Dragon spawn egg. It's not in the creative inventory, but the golem spawn eggs, they're here. So that's all part of 1.19.3. What is not part of 1.19.3 is the camels, the chiseled bookshelves, the hanging signs, and the fourth, which I now can't remember. Bamboo wood set. Yeah, so those four are not part of 1.9.3. Of course, also not the sniffer, but we haven't seen it at all yet, so that's not too bad. But all the other changes that we've seen for the different snapshots, like, for example... Not the piglin hat? Not the piglin hat. Okay. Apparently that's an experimental change. Now I'm even confused on what's experimental changes and what's not experimental changes. What's my favorite 1.20 block so far? Ooh, I think... I like the chiseled bookshelf. I think that's probably one of the best ones, because you can also create like nice artworks with it, and it just looks nice. It's also nice to have it combined with regular bookshelves. I think it's one of the best blocks in 1.20. So far, of course. We haven't seen everything from 1.20 just yet. What I want to see? Oh, yeah. So this entire node block thing is also for 1.20 then, I suppose. Let me test that. Maybe that isn't. It is. Oh. Yeah, of course. I am confused then as well. Huh. I didn't expect that to be part of the... Are you late? No, I was late. A day late, to be more specific, because the pre-release was yesterday and not today. And yes, I am Dutch. Can you show the camel? No, I don't have the data pack activated here. Wait, let me go into one with a data pack. Or no, let's do it in the video. Yeah, I'll just start the video and go through all the changes, and also go into a new world with the data pack to show that that is still possible. But yeah, I'm sorry that there probably won't be a snapshot today, and I thought there would be. So that's mainly what I wanted to say here. You're also Dutch? Nice! Yeah, so probably no snapshot today, because we had a pre-release yesterday. The first one to finish 1.9.3 before going back into new features, which I completely understand. I just didn't see that there was a snapshot or a pre-release. Let's go to Minecraft. There we go. That's a very nice aspect ratio. All right. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's what I wanted. All right, so let's go to the changes in this pre-release then. I should probably do this. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And this video, I'm going to show you everything has been added, changed, and fixed in Minecraft 1.9.3 pre-release 1. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.9.3 and 1.20 update news. And so I'm also recording this at the same time as doing a live stream, so there won't be any editing in this video. And I actually missed this pre-release yesterday because it already released yesterday. While I'm only making the video today, I just completely missed it, and so that's why I'm uploading it today instead. And so this is the first pre-release for Minecraft 1.19.3, which means that this 1.19.3 minor release is quite close to releasing. And they actually mentioned in their update article that they plan to release 1.19.3 on the 6th of December. So it's only around 2 weeks from now. So there are a couple of changes in this pre-release as well compared to the previous snapshot. And so these pre-release or the 1.9.3 update will only contain the creative inventory changes. And for example, the new spawn eggs, like the golem spawn eggs over here, and the ender dragon spawn eggs you can get using the commands. Like this. So those are part of 1.9.3, but stuff like camels, chiseled bookshelves, bamboo, and hanging signs are not part of this update. Although you can access the experimental data packs in 1.9.3, activate those, and get the experimental 1.20 features. But they will not be in the base game without those data packs. So let's see what's happened in this pre-release. So there are a couple of changes. One of them is to the fill biome command. So it's a very minor change, but you can now use the fill biome command like this, the first coordinate, second coordinate, and then afterwards which to you add the biome to replace it with. So for example, we want to change it to a bamboo, or let's say a crimson. Let's say crimson forest, why not? We can add a second part after this, so we can just say this. That works just as fine. We can see the particles of the crimson forest right there. But we can also add the replace afterwards, and then replace the biome we're in currently, I suppose. So we can try to replace a desert. We're not in a desert. So yeah, that means that we have 0 biome entries. We didn't change anything there. And instead we can say, for example, Badlands. And then it also doesn't change because currently we are in a stony shore. So once we set it to stony shore here at the end, then it changes it to a crimson forest. I'm not entirely sure what this has to do or what its use is currently, but if you can think of something, then please let me know in the comments down below. Then there are also quite a few technical changes. So there's been new predicates added for all different types of mobs and entities. Which is basically some backend stuff, which I don't think will be too useful here. There's also a new splash message that was added. So that is if we go back and into the main menu. there's these splash messages on the top right. A new one was added in this pre-release, which is made with lave, which just refers to a little spelling mistake they made in a previous snapshot, where if you go into a new world and click game rules, there is this game rule down here, which is called, here it is, lava converts to source, and accidentally misspell it to be lave, an E instead of an A here for the final letter. And I would have added this as a beautiful new splash message as well, which they pretty much always do if there's some funny mistake they make. Alright, then of course here you can still activate the data packs for 1.20, and there is also one small experimental change. So let's go into this now. Go into creative and create a new world, because of course in the previous snapshot we saw that if you put different mob heads on top of a node block, it makes the sound of that mob. And so this worked for the creeper, the zombie, the skeleton, the wither skeleton, the ender dragon, and the new piglin head. And so these are all experimental additions, so we'll only see these experimental additions like the piglin head if you have the data packs added, and so not if you have just regular Minecraft 1.19.3, you won't be able to get the piglin head in that version, only if you activate the data pack. But now the change is that you can put player heads on top of the node block as well. And so this is actually customizable. So you can add your own NBT tags to player heads. So that's this item over here. I believe if we throw it at the ground and then data get entity, we can see all the different MBT data of it. I'm not quite sure if it works like this. Let's try it. Comma limit is 1. That's gray wool. We should probably add a radius or a distance. No entity was found. Okay, I'm not quite sure what is happening there. It should probably be dot dot distance. There we go, player head. So I assume you can add the resource location of the node block sound to this player head. By default, I don't think it has one. We can try it out. There we go. Place the player head on top. No, nothing happens there. Of course, we place the piglin head on here. We get a very nice piglin head. So you can only change this if you set it in the resource pack on your world. So that means you can play this node block and make any sound appear that you want inside of the game. I assume we'll see a whole lot of people doing this in the future. I will also try to make a tutorial on this if I figure out how to do it. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that tutorial. Then there are also quite a few bug fixes. Most of those have to do with path finding and just stuff from previous development versions. So not anything too interesting. Also some little syntax errors and just writing errors in general. And then finally, what we also have is a little change to the Vex. So the Vex now has a little bit of transparency, hopefully. So let's summon one in with no AI so we can see it a little bit closer. So we'll summon a Vex right here with no AI set to true. There we go. And so you can now see that it is transparent here at the bottom, just like the allay. So this was previously not the case in the previous snapshots, but it has now been added in this little pre-release. So you can see here transparency for the allay at the bottom, and that's now also been included for the Vex. And so there we go. That's pretty much all. Everything has been added, changed, and fixed in Minecraft pre-release 1 for 1.19.3. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft 1.19 and 1.20 news in the future. And so until then, and I want to thank my tier 3 member, this Mikla. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But until the next video, bye bye! Alright, there we go. That is everything for the pre-release. Of course, it's not much, but that's always the case for these types of pre-releases. For more interesting additions, we'll just have to wait for new snapshots in the future. I assume it's going to be after 1.9.3, so probably in around 3 weeks. This also means I'll probably take a little bit of a break from streaming, but of course I will be still uploading a whole lot of videos on these updates. Of course, I will also make sure to check if there won't be another snapshot released later today, but I'm not assuming that is the case. Again, sorry for putting in the live stream suggesting that it would be a snapshot. I really didn't see there was a pre-release yesterday, so yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, it came out yesterday. I just completely missed it. All right. So let's see. I'll just check, but I don't assume there's gonna be a snapshot today. No. Okay. All right, so that's it for the stream then as well. Yeah, bit of a smaller stream then, I suppose. Yeah, sorry about this. Can't really help it, I suppose. So thank you all for watching these streams. Of course, we'll be back with more exciting live streams in the future. So hope to see you in a future live stream or video. Until then, bye bye! Ugh.